guys, it's Violet. Listen to your body, and I want to show you from the beginning. I am going to be making thyme oil. So this is the dry. This is the fresh thyme. It's both organic. Um, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash it. Then I'm going to put it in the dehydrator and dry it out. If you do not have a dehydrator, you could do it in the oven and the lowest setting. So my lowest setting said warm, and it's the temperature is 170. So you could dry it out overnight. So when you dry the thyme, to put it in the oil, it's much more. It lasts a longer time versus using fresh thyme. It's like, once you start to infuse the oil with the fresh thyme, you gotta be very careful. So when you dry it out now, it's much better. So I'm gonna wash it, dry it, and put it in the dehydrator. So this is the next step for the thyme. So what I did, I washed it, and I spread it out. So my dehydrator have this setting for herbs for 95 degree. The temperature is 95. So like I said before, if you do not have a dehydrator, put it in the oven on the lowest setting and dry it out completely. So stay tuned for the next step, guys. The thyme is completely dried. I put it in the dehydrator. Like I said, if you don't have a dehydrator, put it in your oven on the lowest setting. So completely dry. So next I'm going to use a mason jar, clean mason jar to put the thyme in. Okay guys, I'm going to be using avocado oil to infuse the thyme. So I am going to, you can also use olive oil. I would say cold pressed olive oil. What else? Grapeseed oil, almond oil, coconut oil, but you gotta liquefy it first. So what I'm gonna do at this time, I'm gonna pour the avocado oil in the container. So next I'm gonna put this in some water, some hot water on the stove. It's gonna activate the oil, heat it up, activate it, and let it sit for a good. I'm gonna be up, so it's 6 o'clock. They're going on 6 o'clock now, so for a good 4 hours, and then after that I'm gonna let it sit like for 6 weeks. So continue watching. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this in here. Make sure it's a mason jar that you can put in hot water. Then I'm gonna cover it up. Let it it's on low. Just let it just do its thing for 4 hours. So continue watching, guys. Okay guys, I'm finished infusing the thyme oil, and it's smells so good. So why do I choose to these herbs? I was doing some research on thyme, inflammation and for the lungs, and I came across this, and this is readily available in all grocery store around the world. So make some tea, thyme and ginger tea is good for the lungs. Can infuse your oil, it's very good for the skin as well. It's good for respiratory problem. It's an anti-inflammatory herbs. And some of the benefits, nutritional value in thyme. It's high in vitamin C, potassium, manganese, and it's manganese good for development of blood clotting. So if you have IBD, Crohn's, digestive problems, good for the digestion, good for respiratory problem. But if you have these autoimmune problems, the thyme is very good, guys, to add to your diet. So you could, this is finished right here. Let the leaves sit in there, the oil, and go along, when I'm having like my dinner, my salad. I could put like a teaspoon over it in my soups. And if you're making a nice rice dish, and you do it when it's completely finished, so you could preserve the nutritional value in there. So don't, when you finish cooking, you just like flaxseed oil, just pour it over it, a teaspoon or so over it. I love thyme. I love the fragrance. It's so good. So guys, I just want to thank you for tuning in, and I just want to comment and show you how to make your own infused. And this is not essential oil. Essential oil is different from infused oil. So these, do some research, guys. Do your own research. You know, come to your own conclusions. So I'm just coming and sharing with you guys, you know, about infused thyme oil. So please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.